Santa's Noisy Night by Julie Sykes, Tim Warnes. It was Christmas Eve and Santa was feeling jolly. Jingle bell, jingle all the way, sang Santa noisily as he loaded the toys into the sleigh. Shh, Santa, whispered the reindeer. You have to be quiet tonight or you'll wake the children. I'll try to, Santa said, but I do feel like singing. Over the earth they flew toward the first house. Santa was so excited that he forgot to land on the roof and ended up in the front yard instead. Dear me, dear me, dear me, roared Santa, spying a friendly cat. Merry Christmas, cat! Do you think they'll mind if I use the back door? The cat waved her tail in the air. Shh, Santa, she whispered. They won't mind, but you mustn't wake the children. Of course I won't, Santa said, jumping out of the sleigh. Santa threw the sack of presents over his shoulders and tiptoed along the garden path. The house was silent, and everyone was asleep except for a snowman in the yard. Oh, oops! Cried Santa, sliding on a patch of ice and crashing to the ground. Shh, Santa, whispered the snowman. You mustn't wake the children. Sorry, said Santa, picking up his presents and bouncing indoors. But Christmas is my favorite time of the year. When he reached the Christmas tree, Santa stopped bouncing and pulled some presents out of his sack. One was a jack-in-the-box, which burst open. Santa jumped in surprise. Hee hee, hee hee, hee hee hee, laughed Santa, clapping his hands. Shh, Santa, whispered the family's dog. You mustn't wake the children. No, we mustn't wake the children, agreed Santa. He put his finger to his lips and crept toward the fireplace to fill the stockings. But he didn't notice the tinsel on the floor until it was too late. Santa tripped and went bumpity-bumpity-bump across the floor, landing on a roller skate. Toys flew everywhere as he skidded across the carpet and fell headfirst into the fireplace. Achoo! Sneezed Santa, rubbing the soot from his nose. Shh, Santa, said the kitten, sleepily from an armchair by the hearth. You mustn't wake the children. Yes, we must be quiet, whispered Santa, scrambling to his feet. Santa picked up his sack and hurried back to his sleigh, for there were many more places to go before Christmas Day. Finally, they visited the last house and Santa's sack was empty. Santa rubbed his eyes sleepily and called, Home, reindeer! And with a toss of their heads and a jingle of bells, the reindeer leapt into the sky. Ho, ho, ho! Shouted Santa loudly. We are home at last. I know, he added softly. We mustn't wake the children. It had been a busy night and Santa felt very tired. He made himself a cup of hot cocoa, put on his slippers, lay back on his armchair, and fell fast asleep. Zzz, snored Santa. Munch, 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 crunched the reindeer as they ate their supper. Shh, squeaked Santa's little mouse. "You mustn't wake Santa." The end.